Hello! Hello! More Halo Reach. I just got done playing a few matches of Overwatch that made me cry due to how bad the connection was. Yeah, okay, this fucking gun doesn't do anything. It makes you feel this weapon is one of those weapons that makes you feel like a god. And why is it so loud? Oh, probably because it didn't save my settings. Oh, I forgot it was doing that still. Like the concussion rifle, like the assault rifle, like in easy you feel like an absolute fucking boss. Not the assault rifle, the storm rifle? I think it's the storm rifle. But in every other mode it's just unfun. Oh good. See you later.
Be advised, Oni has ID'd 2 hostile anti-aircraft guns southwest of your location.
Copy, Commander. New target, please. Go shut down those AA guns.
I need somebody who's maybe a bit sturdier than the Marine in the gun. Thank you, Cat. I'm still so upset. I cannot believe they think that shit's acceptable. The fucking Overwatch servers. I'm still mad about it.
AA gun should be in visual range.
2 Lima 4 to Noble 1. Those guns are pounding us with high velocity.
I forgot that you're an AI and therefore you're terrible.
The strike by the frigate Grafton is also out of the question.
Noble 6, all our birds are stuck out of range unless you can do something about those guns.
Should at least have been hitting his shoulder, but no. Yep. Ghosts are not fun to play against on foot. I don't want to fucking flip the Warthog.
Which would mean the strike
Because I'm just gonna die because of it.
also out of the question.
Can't expect them to drive. Fuck off, Marine.
Unless you can do something about those guns.
Maybe shoot a little ahead of your target there, Cat. I'm playing GT, I can turn on pretty much a dime. I need to remember this.
Look out! Engaging multiple enemies.
That's a lot of assholes in there. We're just not going to deal with that. Why does a siren sound exactly like a siren from... Oh, that's destroyed.
4.6, over.
Like a real human siren would.
Good work, Noble 6. UNSC air support. Skies are clear.
Copy 2 Lima 4, bombing run, heading 224.6 for Mission Granite, out.
Oh, I'm dead. I believe that was actually friendly fire that got me in the end. That was fucking Cat shooting at me, or shooting at the ghost and failing.
Good work, Noble 6. UNSC air support. Skies are clear.
Copy 2 Lima 4, bombing run, heading 224.6 for Mission Granite, out.
Cat, I can literally not hear you. Everything else in the game is so much louder than she is. Oh, she's in the effects channel. Oh, I forgot about this. Come on. What are they doing? I like how that one just flew. You know, they're not real birds, game. And they really don't fucking miss, do they? Holy shit. I don't understand why I'm not allowed to hear her. Are you fucking kidding me? God, sure would love to hear what she had to say. Nope. Nope, those shots aren't hitting the gunner. Awesome. Fucking awesome. This is not good. Fucking piss off. The audio mixing in this fucking port is never been fixed, has it? Just stop shooting at the fucking tank. Or stop hitting the fucking tank and fucking get... Please, for the love of God. How? Gotta do with the fact that they don't miss.
Set up a forward observation post there.
Copy. I'm waiting on new intel. See what you can see. Carter out.
They'll just fucking dip out of the way. Like, just take a side step every time.
Noble 6, there's a mining facility near your location. Covenant are using it as a command outpost. Troopers on site have already engaged.
Were you gonna actually spawn the guy who was in that turret or not? Don't teabag. That's so disrespectful. What are you doing?
New intelligence. Friendly forces near the Covenant outpost have sighted a high-value target. An elite zealot, in fact.
A zealot? We're onto something big, Commander.
Eyes on the prize, Noble.
Can't believe I threw away the gun as soon as more ammo spawned. That is just my fucking luck.
Spy.
Duplicate might as well just be inviting yourself to have grenades launched at you. It's not great. awesome. Put that away. Do you know how dangerous doing that is? I'm not getting the zealot. It's awesome. It's great. It is not the use button. What game have I been playing that has confused me as to whether or not E or F is the use button? It's not even due to heroic, that's just the game deciding to be a dick. Oh, you can't jump on that, that's fun. That'd be cool if you could have, but you can't. Where did they go? Where did he go? He's just gone.
High value target has been neutralized.
I got the zealot.
Impressive, Six.
I don't want this.
Update 6. Scan show another Covenant AA gun ahead of your
You should have been on the radio, man. You know I can't
I want
talk.
you to neutralize that gun by any means necessary.
I mean, scan show. It's fucking shooting at you. It's not just scans. That's fine. That's fine. What's happening here? Oh, awesome. Hit the fucking tree, huh? Was that 3 charged plasma pistol blast? I think it was. Awesome.
Update 6. Scan show another Covenant AA gun ahead of your location. I want you to neutralize that gun by any means necessary.
How did that not kill you? How? Boy, they really do make the jackals out of sturdier stuff, huh? These are the guys from earlier. They followed me, didn't they? They weren't here earlier. Oh no. Okay, these are the guys over here. I thought I was sitting over there close to where the broken bridge was. Yeah, that makes sense. Completely forgot. Infuriating. Understand how that didn't hit him, but it didn't. Oh yeah, no, he's invincible. That's why. Oh, it's good. It's great. Oh, good. And now we have these guys, because you know, they were so fun in Halo 2. I know, just get out of the gun, the vehicle and just shoot him. I know. I don't want to. But I have to, don't I? The thing is that they're just fucking hiding up there.
Noble 6, I need that AA gun offline now.
I need you off my ass. Like they programmed them to not allow you to have line of sight unless they can safely hit you. See, look, as soon as I get out, God, it's awesome. It's a smart AI, but it's not fun. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I just want to be able to kill it. He's not even causing me any real harm. He's just pissing me off. Well, that's entirely my fault. Another one of those, I'm dead. Yeah, we're doing this the slow way, because there's no other way to do it. Power weapon? What do you mean? Plasma launcher? But what if there's a bigger threat than the two hunters? I don't think that was the fuel rod blast. I think my physicsed into something and that's what took away the... Oh, what fun. Fine, I'll use the fucking plasma. Excuse me. It's not gonna do anything. It's just the same as 4 plasma grenades, which on the front isn't going to do much. Although now I know that they count as a vehicle, or maybe this is just a level with a vehicle. I don't have the ammo for this. Awesome. Well, I don't have any ammo for anything. What, do I have fucking famine on? What is this? He's hiding in there like a complete fucking asshole. Oh, Jesus. The fucking AI in this game, man. It's too smart for its own good. And in ways that aren't necessarily very fun to deal with. That did not. I don't have any means by which I could destroy anything. I don't have any weapons. And he's just right next to it. Yeah, this'll do the trick. I don't think I've ever died to that front slice before. He's going and retreating into the fucking thing again. Why? I thought they're supposed to get more aggressive when you kill their other half. It's a very tactically strong decision. It's just not fun. I can't believe I have to fucking kill this fucking thing. Hopefully that's enough and I don't need to clear the area of hostiles. Awesome. That's what everybody wants when they play Halo, huh? Fucking universe really loves this shit. It really does. Video games are supposed to be fun, but there's no fun to be had here. Where the hell is my Wraith? My Wraith, my whatever the hell that is. Oh good, I have to defend a thing now. Why are you here?
Well done, Six. Oni needs up-close recon on those spires. We're gonna fly you the rest of the way.
George has a Falcon inbound your position, Lieutenant. Highlighting the LZ now.
Yeah, it's not a horribly dangerous weapon for my passenger to have.
Any news from the front?
Need a lift, Spartan?
I'll call out targets as we go.
It doesn't matter if you shoot at any of them. You're pretty much invincible right now. This is just one of those mandatory turret segments that all the other games were doing at the time.
Dead ahead.
We got hostiles. Keep it up.
We didn't even bother programming the AI to actually, you know, shoot you properly.
Nice shooting, Spartans.
Stay sharp, Six. We're not understanding yet.
George, you and I both know, my hand might as well be off the controls. Except for the fact that I think I have to destroy them,
There's a spire.
I have to kill them. It's mandatory.
Latest intel suggests these spires may be projecting electromagnetic cloaking shields.
Priority 1, pilot. Gotta know what's in there.
Affirmative, sir. Here we go.
We just lost all power. We're going down.
Lock your armor, Spartan!
Brace for a hard landing.
This mode is a nightmare. Not this mode. This part of the map. Even on normal, it's not fun. There's just no checkpoints until you get into the damn thing, and then you don't even get them then either, unless you've killed everything in the surrounding area. It's really fun. Oh, did I mention there's not really a lot of
Cruise
great
down,
places
shouldn't
to.
stay here.
Ooh, there's not really a lot of open spaces.
I'm showing hostiles all over the place. We gotta move. Commander, we've got eyes on the spire. Looks like a staging area.
Copy. We have your visual. Doc's working the problem. Stand by.
Just asking to be shot when you use that fucking jetpack in this area. Just... Where did he go? I didn't even see it. I think my gun perfectly covered the entire trajectory of that shot. I don't even have an assault rifle. Oh yeah, he survived that time, did he? It makes sense he's shooting at me instead of George. I would have laughed if that super combined me. This is not fun. Like, Rogue's not even hard. I'm just trying to play the game like it's Doom or some shit. I'm just rushing all the way up into people. It's not Doom, it's Halo. They basically invented this fucking slow fucking...
Noble 5.
Oh, it's got a
Only
shield.
believes those spires to be teleportation terminals.
Teleporters? Makes a lot.
When does the Covenant have access to teleporters? I just don't understand.
Ready to kill that spire. But first,
Bungie really doesn't bitch, just make shit up, huh?
6. I'll hold these bastards off. You find a way to the top of the spire.
Not only do they have teleporters, but we're not even impressed. But the whole thing with the Forerunner thing in Halo 1 is that it was very impressive how they could just teleport. 343 could just teleport you. And then again in Halo 2. But it's not impressive. If the Covenant can do it, then any old jackass can do it. I guess they do reverse engineer shit, so it's like, you know, you could justify it, and that's definitely how it was justified. I was really hoping there'd be like a secret gun back here or something, but there's nothing. We get nothing but nothing. They're just not going to stop approaching me. And you get these guys. Are you even still alive? Checkpoint? Give me a fucking checkpoint. I'm not going up there. Yeah, there we go. I don't understand the audio mixing in this. It was fine before.
I'm en route with a Falcon. We'll pick you up as soon as you knock out power to that shield. Hurry, Lieutenant. We got a frigate inbound to blow that spire as soon as the shield is powered down.
Do you like how he waited to shoot until he could actually hit me? But unfortunately, that wasn't after I was unable to see him. Or after I was able to see him, rather.
Take out that shield, Lieutenant. Spartan, I'm en route with a Falcon. We'll pick you up as soon as you knock out power to that shield. Hurry, Lieutenant.
Sure wish you were.
Inbound to blow that spire as soon as the shield is powered down.
That really is how he's shooting at that. Oh, okay. That makes sense what just happened there. Just fucking doing all sorts of melee moves over here. Is that what a wave dash looks like in this?
Get in there. Take out that shield.
I'm well behind in my tech.
I'm en route with a Falcon. We'll pick you up as soon as you knock out power to that shield. Hurry, Lieutenant. We got a frigate inbound to blow that spire as soon as the shield is
Awesome.
powered down.
Oh, okay. I thought that was him, but it wasn't him. Oh, you know, and then there's this asshole.
Lieutenant, drop the shield and get out of there. Get us out of here. Control, this is Noble 1. Spire 1 is green and you're free to engage. Have a nice day.
Copy that, Noble 1. Be advised, all ground units. Frigate 318 Heavy is inbound, and MAC rounds have been authorized.
Mac rounds? In atmosphere?
One way to get their attention. Hang on to your teeth, people.
It's never been a problem before. I just don't understand. A lot of what Bungie made was design ethos when making this game was supposed to be intentionally spiteful to the fans that kind of wrested control away from Bungie over time.
High tonnage.
Like, the whole thing is supposed to delete the
No,
book
somebody
Fall of
tell
Reach
me this
entirely.
ain't happening.
UNSC Frigate Grafton, do you copy?
Grafton is dust. We need to get out of here now.
How do they hide that? Can drive unoccupied human vehicles. Yeah, that's, you know, generally how that's always worked in the series. Of course, they mean like cars and trucks and stuff. I was going somewhere with my Reach story tangent, but... Oh yeah, a lot of the story decisions weren't made in good faith. They were made because they wanted to be... Either because they wanted to be cool, or to say fuck you to the people who care about the lore.
60% of the UNSC fleet is en route to Reach from existing deployments. The first battle group should arrive within 48 hours.
48 hours?
That's imminent?
Put your helmet back on. We could hear you just fine.
Uh-oh. Who's your money on this time?
Her.
You always pick her.
She's always had him dialed in.
That thing's crushing us and we're waiting for backup. They'll be backing up a graveyard.
All our nukes are either out system or went down with the ships that carried them. You're preaching to the converted.
How converted?
I know that look, Cat.
You can say no.
No.
You don't even want to hear it.
Fine, I'll hear it.
Remember that accident a couple years back? Colony ship en route to Cygnus.
But she's got some
700
serious
dead.
red eye.
Vaguely a slip space drive malfunction, right?
Actually, it worked fine. The drive was mounted improperly after a service haulout. When it fired, it teleported half the ship to oblivion.
This is relevant. How?
A certain Covenant supercarrier could, with some assistance, suffer the same unfortunate accident.
Even for you, Cat, that's
Inspired?
not the word I would use.
What's going on?
Go ahead. Explain.
May I?
Don't cut yourself.
Objective: destroy Covenant carrier in geosynchronous orbit above us.
This sanctions,
If it's geosynchronous, it would be a fucking 100
Method.
times farther away than
A
it
slip
actually
space
is.
drive in lieu of the nukes we don't have. Delivery system? Us. Solvable? Getting us up there. That and getting our hands on a slip space drive. Thank you for sharing.
So, all we need is orbit-capable transport and the single most expensive piece of equipment made by man.
As a soldier in the field, I couldn't possibly have access to those kinds of resources. That said, a good place to look might be, I don't know, the nearest non-existent launch site in the non-existent Saber program dismissed by 3 administrations as preposterous rumor.
Can you just cut to the point?
And in which our newest
The dialogue isn't witty.
is never a pilot.
It's scary. You know that.
All we need is a green light from Holland.
Good luck with that.
You're the one asking him.
Well, there's no way in hell he's gonna go for this.
Like, I've never cared for how they write. ODST I didn't really care for it, don't really care for it here. Bungie doesn't really have any strengths as a developer. They've just been the developer that's been in the right place in the right time
Bit of a
for a
high
very
level
long
facility.
time.
Any
Not very long time.
Copy
Just
that, Commander.
very consistently.
Move up the beach, Noble.
Halo 1 was... A lot of the innovations they made for console shooters were... I'm not gonna... Inspired? Sure. Like, they made a lot of the right choices in that one. For console shooters, and Halo 2 was... just out of control with the hype storm. I don't understand. When you look back at it, there's no reason it should have been hype, except for there's just good ad campaigns. First game was very well received. That is true. And the Xbox was certainly a popular system. But, like, god damn the campaign on that. Halo 3 basically did nothing for anybody. It was just a very nostalgic game, but it didn't do anything new. It was just Halo 2 again. Which, you know, how long was it? Halo 2 came out in 2003? And 2006 or 7 was Halo. Halo 3 came out in 2006 or 7. Halo 2 came out in 2003. audio mixing is terrible. There's no option to use old sound mixing. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Halo 3 didn't do anything new, but it was spaced out far enough that people didn't really notice, and it looked good. You know, all my friends were like, "Oh, geez, that game." And I'm saying this only with a lot of nostalgia for Halo 3. Not as much as other people who played the multiplayer, but who played the multiplayer more. But, you just hit people right. And like I said, a lot of people are nostalgic for it, and they will not accept. I'm talking high heresy when I say Halo 3 was kind of derivative of Halo 2, specifically. Oh, good. Just right where I was.
Inside, 6, let's go.
Spartans coming in! Watch your fire!
Jeez, man. Give me this.
Flight control this way. They're expecting you. Still can't believe Holland said yes to this.
Well, some plans are too good to say no.
Controls right through that door, Commander.
Yoink.
As long as you take the point.
Oh, I just had to wait for them first. I didn't even need this. I stole that guy's rocket launcher for nothing.
Launch team. Saber is prepped and ready for launch.
Pretty sure he's a voice in Mass Effect 2. Might be 3. I don't know that, though. Halo Reach incorporated some aspects from Halo. Not from Halo, from other games contemporary at the time, like the mandatory turret segment, and but also like recoil and shit like that. Sprint, even though it's an armor ability, it's part of that whole gimmicky whatever the hell. Solid games. I think Reach and Halo, the weapons are in Halo 3, which I just, you can tell is the one I played the most, because, other than Halo 1, because I just call it just Halo.
First stage are phenomenal. Stage separation at 3.
Their weapons are lacking impact. The guns don't feel good to use. The gunplay as a whole is just kind of poor. Everything's still really weird and floaty and slow, which less so in Reach than in 3. That's a console thing, though.
Second stage ignition confirmed.
Gimmicky vehicle segment. Well, I fucking love this, by the way. This just makes me want to play Star Fox, but it is a gimmick. You do it once, you never do it again. You don't have to be good at it. You just have to be good enough to not get obliterated, which we'll see. Beep. Like these are things taken from Call of Duty mostly.
Copy actual. Colonel Holland.
Affirmative, Noble 5. Welcome to Operation Uppercut. I'll be your control from here on out.
Understood, Colonel.
Noble 6, these sabers have been customized for orbital defense. You may need to get reacquainted. Rendezvous at Anchor 9 with Frigate Savannah and the other sabers as soon as you're ready. Holland out.
You know, you figure it wouldn't be that hard to make the UI element for thrust or heat go up as opposed to go down. I mean, they already have that system in place for plasma weapons, but the game was fairly... They didn't really care for a lot of it. There's a reason why the Covenant carrier is just a different Covenant vessel, but made bigger.
Anchor 9 to all UNSC ships. Station defenses are down.
You can tell by how huge the fucking windows are.
Bring them back online.
Here we go, 6. Show them what you can do.
I just want Star Fox. I mean, this...
Defensive batteries are at 56%. Hang in there, Saber teams.
Whoa. Just did a turn that should have ripped me in half. Jesus. The controls on this are maybe not so tailored for PC. That's
Anchor
okay.
9 UNSC ships. Impulse drive signatures detected. Fighter class. Heads up, Sabers.
Saber teams, use your guns to take down their shields, then hit them with your missiles.
How do I use my missile?
Defensive batteries at 79%.
Seraph halls are vulnerable to missiles. How do I use them? Looks like I don't. Looks like the answer to that question is that you don't. Is it space? It's not space. I've been using space this whole time for not that. It's not Q, it's not E. It's not tab. It's not alt. It's not shift. It doesn't appear to be any buttons. Oh, you have to switch to it. That's silly. I have more than enough buttons to not have to make me switch to my missiles.
Is there any place the Covenant isn't?
Well, they did come from space.
UNSC ships, station defenses are back online. Clear the lane, or light them up.
I honestly don't think that's that much faster, given how you have to wait for a lock. Hey, I got an achievable. I don't know what that's for, but I got it. It'd be cool if there was a multiplayer version of this. Fucking banshees. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna die. No, it's okay. They were all swarming over there, so I didn't get got there. There's another game I used to like as a kid, other than Star Fox. The Rogue Squadron games, those were solid. I'm sorry, do they have shields?
Multiple inbound phantoms, headed straight for our defense
Since when do Phantoms have shields?
Saber team, we're marking high-value gunboat targets now.
Boy, I'm being absolutely obliterated by this. Ah, what the fuck is hitting me? Oh, I'm just in the line of every one of these. Yeah, I was just in the line of fire for every single Phantom. Do I have to do the whole goddamn thing again? Of course I do.
Is there any place the Covenant isn't?
No, just most of it.
Anchor 9 to all UNSC ships. Station defenses are back online. Clear the lane, we'll light them up.
God, it really makes sense. You see that whole fucking formation going after me? It makes sense. Because if I lose as the player, then the game ends. So of course the AI is going to focus me. Of course you should program the AI like that. It's absurd.
Is there any place the Covenant isn't?
Just don't fly in their general
Anchor 9 to
vicinity.
all UNSC ships.
Yeah, no,
Station defenses
cool.
are back online. Clear the lane, we'll light them up.
You're actually fairly limited in your ability to do anything in regard to flying. This area is not actually as big as it looks. You just move very slowly. Yep. Yep. I'm gonna fucking buzz the tower here. That was just for fun. That gained me nothing. I lost and gained nothing. All I know is that they're still shooting me from behind when my back is to a space wall. I don't understand.
Anchor 9 to Saber teams.
Like it's like when they're off
7 Mark 49.
camera, they move faster or some shit.
Anchor 9 to all UNSC fighters. Multiple inbound Phantoms, headed straight for our defensive batteries. Saber teams, we're marking high-value gunboat targets now.
Excuse me, can you actually, like, shoot your gun? Oh, yeah. You know, just don't.
Gunboats are in position. Damage control teams at the ready. Torpedo launch detected.
Why?
Collision alarm.
See, the problem with this, I think, compared to any other flight sim, I say, arcade flight mode, whatever the hell, is that for the most part,
Inbound Phantoms, headed straight for our
this isn't
defensive
just for show. Like, that actually helps you avoid damage.
now.
I get a lot of shit from my friends.
Damage control teams at the ready. Phantom torpedoes away.
Because for the most part, like, I'm a very big Halo fan, but people give me a lot of shit because that's generally supposed to be, like, you're supposed to be all for Bungie if you're a Halo fan. But, like, they suck. Genuinely. Come on, don't stop shooting. How come holding down the button sometimes works and sometimes doesn't? Yeah, no, it makes sense. They can just hit me perfectly. Their shots don't actually spawn from the fucking fighter. They spawn from where it thinks it'll need to spawn in order for it to guarantee that it'll hit you. Because I'm 90% sure those fighters are not rendered off screen. Although I would love... I don't know how many of you are familiar with Boundary Break, but I would fucking love if a dude from that could do some Halo content. Mostly it's whatever, but like, I think the reason he hasn't is because he probably tried for at least a little bit, but it was like, it didn't really do anything. Like, it probably wasn't very visually interesting, and so he skipped it over. Or he has. I'd be honest, I haven't followed the guy's content too strongly.
Holland to Bravo 029er. Noble 5, you ready to go?
Affirmative, Colonel.
But I guess that wouldn't show whether or not it's rendering shit off camera. Just whether or not you can see it under normal circumstances. That is such a shallow hangar.
Warning. M-Spec re-entry pack disengaged.
I need your override.
Warning. M-Spec re-entry. Cockpit depressurization complete. Canopy release lever armed.
I think the reason why, I don't think the AI was programmed to go after me specifically. I think the reason why it was doing that so often was because...
Noble 5, please repeat.
You're not programmed to understand Hungarian?
Pull up surface grid 19 by 22.
Gladly. Only sword base, sector 18G.
Thermal enhance.
Noble 5, your pulse is elevated. There is nothing you can do for Dr. Halsey and the others inside sword base. The mathematics are determinate. Noble 5?
I know.
What was I saying? Something about... Oh yeah, I think it's because the other
Go ahead, Colonel.
targets that they could have gone after were busy flying off in deep space. I kept noticing that. The other Sabres were just fucking off. Could you imagine? It's just like Star Fox.
Understood, Colonel.
Like, the other people are doing nothing. You're there to do everything.
Savannah will be joining you to provide local fire support. UNSC Savannah. Our wings may be clipped, but we've got your back. I've stuck my neck out for Noble on this one, Lieutenant.
We'll get it done, Colonel. 6 out.
Base!
Target corvette sighted within visual range of nav beacon RA-15.
We have visual. Target confirmed.
Frigate Savannah in position. Saber team, sound off.
Echo 1, all systems nominal.
Echo 2, good to go. Echo 3, systems good.
Echo 4, all systems online.
Solid copy. We are currently jamming the Corvette's comms. Hit it hard while it can't.
Why
call
did you
for
do
help.
that?
Agreed. Saber
That was
team,
such a tight turn.
after that Corvette.
Sabres must have been made by the same factory that makes... the same company, rather, that makes Warthogs.
Good thinking, Savannah. That'll make boarding her a whole lot easier. Noble 6, I'm marking targets. Take out the Corvette's main engines.
Pretty sure we can just match the Corvette's speed, but that's okay. Pretty sure we don't need to take out the engines. Battlefront 2, that's another one. A game in which I have tried many times to record in the past, but it doesn't like to record well. That's not my target at all, but that's okay. Boy, I was not nearly as far out as I thought I was. there's another one over there. That target actually doesn't mean anything. Oh yeah, this is big Battlefront 2 vibes. The first one. I never really played the second one. Ow. Oh, I scraped the paint a little.
Warning. Energy flares detected in the Corvette's aft launch bays.
Oh god, those turrets.
Drive signatures detected. More bogies incoming. Echo 2 to Savannah Actual. Where are the reinforcements coming from? I thought the target was jammed. Must be squadrons coming back from patrol.
Okay, well I just ate those.
Don't let any of them get away, Sabers.
Ah, fuck!
Before they bug out and warn that supercarrier what we're up to.
Space is big. Like, really big. So massively, mind-bendingly, ridiculously big. And I managed to hit a fucking fighter. The size of maybe like a real-life fighter craft. Good.
Heads up, Sabers. Multiple impulse drive signatures detected. More bogies incoming. Echo 2 to Savannah Actual. Where are the reinforcements coming from? I thought the target was jammed. Must be squadrons coming back from patrol, Echo 2.
Don't let any of them get away, Sabers. Kill them before they bug out and warn that supercarrier what we're up to.
Okay, Colonel. I don't think that's actually the Colonel from KFC. No, I don't think it's actually the Colonel from... Whoop. Skibbity pop. Excuse me, I don't really want to shoot the frigate here. From Metal Gear Solid. That's where the Colonel would be from.
Analyze all available data on that Corvette. Find a way inside.
Oh hey, I can still do that.
Scans indicate a structural weakness surrounding a platform on top of the vessel.
Noble 6, set down immediately on that Corvette's topside landing pad.
I don't understand why you can't destroy the turrets. Because then your whole reason for boarding would be pointless. Why did I fall down? I know the reason I keep from going up is because I've got magnetic boots, but why did I fall down to begin with?
Countermeasures won't work forever. Find a way inside and permanently disable that cruiser's communications.
That guy got fucked.
We're sure the Corvette can't squawk. We'll initiate uppercut phase 2.
I can't believe I got to keep my shotgun. That's awesome. Excuse me, are you just gonna ignore my shotgun? Yes. I'm really glad I gotta keep my weapons.
Enemy comm relay is now offline.
Copy that. Halting countermeasures, diverting all power and personnel to weapons.
All right, Noble. Let's get that slip space bomb on board. 6, head for the hangar.
Did I just get stuck? No.
Colonel, on our way to the hangar.
Noble 5, meet him there.
Affirmative. On approach.
Fucking horseshit. Where's the engineer? There he is. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what I had equipped, but... Or I didn't know what I had equipped. Didn't remember specifically. Did not need to reload that. Did you just pass through that shitar? Just got hacks. Got another achievable. Where are they? Where are they shooting me from? Oh, up there. Yep, and over there. I don't feel like the sound is supposed to be this broken right now. In regards of Bungie being a shitty company, which I think I've expressed many times in my life, usually during Halo games, but also one time with my pals when I was in Destiny 2. I don't think they're like super... They're not the most skilled at programming. I'd probably put them at like... probably about the same level as Bethesda. They just make games of a different scope, so it doesn't... Bethesda basically wants to show off their bugs whenever they make shit that's broken. Like, not intentionally, but it's just due to the fact they consistently play with games that are so... develop games that are so big. I would have laughed if that exploded. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have been mad as hell. So they're basically showing off their bugs. Due to the scope of the games made by Bungie, generally speaking, you don't see big glitches like that so much. Destiny was a good exception to that. That game was buggy as hell. Maybe they're slightly better, because Best Destiny was as close as they got to making like a Fallout style open world in regards to like scale. It wasn't as buggy as I'd say, like, definitely not as Fallout 4. Probably a little bit more so than Fallout 3, but it was bigger than Fallout 3.
Yes, sir.
And it looked better. So there's a lot more chance of visual glitches to go on. Destiny 2, I think, was pretty much fine, but given how mechanically similar it was to Destiny 1, it's not like they made a whole new engine. And I encountered so many fucking bugs, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it is a buggy game.
Noble 6, get that Corvette moving toward the supercarrier.
Shit clipping through things spawning underground, you know, that kind of stuff. That was my experience with Destiny 2. It's that, my reason why I think Bungie is not a great company is because the people there are awful. I have a friend who worked there for a long while. He doesn't anymore. He only stopped. Okay. That should have counted for an assassination, but it didn't. Anywho. I had somebody who worked there for a long time. It basically was hell for him. Like, the people there are just assholes, and they get away with shit they shouldn't get away with. I'm not going to say anything else, because I don't want to be a source. Not that anybody watches these. I can say whatever I want, pretty much. But I don't want to be a source in some investigation, so I'm not going to say any specifics. Just that allegedly is a fucking awful place to... We're above this planet.
Savannah, our team is in. Disengage.
Break off! Break off! Hull breach! Reactors flaring! Damn it, I'm losing her!
Savannah actual. Can you hear me?
That's the main reason why. And it's an overhyped company as a whole. Like I said, they're not the most competent programmers. Halo is notorious for its spaghetti code.
Get the hell out of there.
Basically held together by shoestrings and bubblegum.
Looks like the bridge, but let's clear it out.
Good checkpoint, I'm gonna need it. This part is always a little bit more painful than it should be. Come on, don't turn around, don't do it. I fucking told you. Boy, you are sturdy, huh? I thought he would have less health than that on account of the fact that he's supposed to be cloaked, but I guess not. Well, I'm not going to take my time this time. Okay. I can't get headshots with this weapon anymore. So that's an important thing to note. I mean, he is gold. I really should have known better. Yep. Oh, they all just stopped shooting at the Marines entirely. Just so they could get me. Quiet. Yep. Oh, okay, just stop mid-animation. That's okay. Fun, fun, fun. This is always a nightmare, this area. They're really mad at me for getting their commander, huh? Fucking heal me? Excuse me. I have to go do something real quick. We'll call this a part in the middle of an action pose. I hope you enjoyed this session. I am a little upset in general at the world, but all in all, I'm having fun with Reach. Reach is a fun game. You know, like I said, I'm a big fan of Halo. I just disagree with Bungie as a company being touted as the end-all be-all, and everyone should strive for that. And not maybe an outdated attitude I haven't seen in the last 4 years at least. But have a good day.